This video demonstrates a medial open wedge biplanar high tibial osteotomy using the Biofix-NP system. Starting at the site of osteotomy on the medial tibia, a 1.8 mm guide wire is drilled towards the hinge point at the proximal tibio-fibular syndesmosis under fluoroscopy. Using a parallel guide, a second wire is drilled in a similar manner, ensuring the osteotomy plane is parallel to the tibial slope. A hinge protection wire is inserted from the lateral tibial plateau under fluoroscopy. Guided by the wires, the transverse osteotomy cut performed using power saw for 3/4 through the length of osteotomy in the tibia. Next, ascending biplane cut is performed at the level of the anterior fourth of the tibial width, exiting behind the patellar tendon. A chisel is used to confirm that the posterior tibial cortex had been cut completely for at least 70% of the width of osteotomy. The osteotomy is then gradually opened up to the planned gap, using stacking chisels and an osteotomy jack. A bone spreader is placed at the posterior tibial cortex, and the osteotomy gap is opened and desired correction confirmed radiologically. The Biofix-NP plate is positioned across the opened osteotomy. Proximal fixation uses locking screws in holes A, B, and C. An optional cortical compression screw can compress the hinge via hole number 1 distal to the osteotomy. Distal fixation proceeds with uni- or bicortical locking screws in holes number 2, number 3, and hole number 4. The polyaxial hole D, proximal to the osteotomy, is directed to ensure secure placement away from the osteotomy plane. Finally, cortical compression screw in hole number 1 is replaced by directing the polyaxial washer in a new plane and inserting a 5.0 mm locking screw. Final fluoroscopy confirms screw lengths and seating, completing the fixation. In case of performing a high tibial osteotomy, along with ACL reconstruction, position the plate slightly posterior. The hole B is variable angle, which helps to prevent tunnel collision with the ACL tibial tunnel. In case of performing high tibial osteotomy, along with posterior meniscus root repair, position the plate slightly posterior. Holes A and C are variable angle, which helps to prevent tunnel collision for the right and left knees.